We go green in Berlin, and Evans doesn't move, and he's been hit. Mitch Evans has been hit by Eduardo Mortara. Two title contenders out instantly. What an utter disaster for them. And suddenly, Nick de Vries and Jake Dennis are looking in the box seats. You could not have predicted it. You could not have foreseen it. And the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship takes another outrageous turn in the final race of the season. The safety car is deployed instantly. Evans' car just did not move. None of us thought that was going to happen. Green flag, and Stoffel Vandoorne gets the racing going again. And there's a huge gap back to the Nissan of Sebastian Buemi. And Jake Dennis is going on the attack immediately. And there's a look up the inside. Dennis is in the wall. Jake Dennis has lost it. And Dennis has crashed out. What on earth is going on in this title decider? Dennis in the wall, out of the race. Safety car in this lap, and we're going to get racing back underway. In comes the Mini Electric pace setter. Oliver Rowland is absolutely on it. He's got a brilliant restart. He's side by side, and Alexander Sims is there as well. Nato chops across the front. To the outside goes Alexander Sims. They go late on the brakes. There's a bit of contact. Rowland nudging the back of Norman Nato, the race leader.
Oh, he goes for the move, a late defence from Alexander Sims. Here comes de Vries.
De Vries sends it. Wow, what a move. But then here comes the Porsche of Pascal Wehrlein. Wehrlein gets ahead of Sims as well. And there to the outside. Oh, Sims fighting back. 3 wide into 2. It's Lotterer who's trying to get past, and de Vries has lost it. And now they're 3 wide, coming towards turn 3. And this is the championship leader. And there's contact. The 2 Mercedes almost wiped out together. De Vries is on the marbles. He's now back behind the Porsches. De Vries has all the way dropped back to 7th place. Oh, that's a late one, and he sent it. Oh my goodness me, Nick de Vries put into the wall by Pascal Wehrlein. He went for it so late in the day, Nick de Vries, and his steering's bent.
Lotter again having a go at Sims, and he does it, but has he slowed it down enough? A bit of wheel banging.
And these two have come together before. They put each other in the wall in Puebla, and Sims is leaning on Lotterer onto the brakes into 2. Lotterer gets the move. Sims tries to get the drive out, coming towards turn 3. Lotterer moves across, can't quite get past. Alexander Sims is defending like his life depends on it, and de Vries has to almost come to a halt to not go into the back, and has he been hit from behind from Jean-Eric Verne? And there comes Sam Bird. Where on earth has Bird come from? And he goes through into turn 3. Sam Bird all of a sudden is up into 7th place. De Vries will still win the championship if he finishes here. And is that a move? Up the inside is coming Verne. Oh, they're interlocked.
It's Rast.
Rast has gone for Verne. Norman Nato is going to win for the first time in the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. Nato wins, Rowland second, Vandoorne is third. Delight for Rocket Venturi, but here comes Nick de Vries, the Mercedes EQ driver, out across the line. He finishes in 8th place, and he wins the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship.
Well done, mate. Well done. That's it. Scenario 4. First world champion, mate.
Absolute delight. Mercedes EQ. They are the team's champions as well. Vandoorne delighted for him. A first win in the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship for Norman Nato. Nick de Vries' 8th position is enough to secure him the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship title. And what an absolutely frantic, frenetic and astonishing race that was. And we go green in Berlin. Quite a lot of wheel spin, I think, for Da Costa in 2nd place, but he gets away quite nicely. Comes to the outside of his teammate coming down into the first corner. Sebastian Buemi's trying to go around the outside of the Venturi into the first corner as well, but the 2 Diesta cheaters remain in position. And Rast is now fancying a move on Max Günther for 10th position. And there he goes on his compatriot, 2 into 1 for René Rast. He'll take Günther and he'll take Buemi, and Günther will try and get past Buemi as well. The 2 leaning on each other. This is going to be a brave one if Günther sends it in. He does. Going into turn 7, and Günther gets through then up into 10th place. There's a long, long way to go still. Rast is going to go past. Oh, De Grassi, is he? Not this time. And there goes De Grassi, and De Grassi goes past Verne, and Rast is going to follow through as well. The 2 Audis now go past Jean-Eric Verne, who suddenly drops to 4th place. And look at this, the two Audis going side by side, and De Grassi's going for the lead. Lucas De Grassi to the inside, and he gets ahead of Da Costa, and Rast tries to force his way through as well. It's an Audi 1-2 in Germany. And here now comes Mortara for second place. Eduardo Mortara in the Venturi goes second while he's in attack mode. And here goes De Grassi to attack mode. Is that going to give Mortara the lead of the race? I think it is. The Venturi takes the lead. De Grassi comes out side by side with his teammate. We've had a DS Techeetah 1-2, then an Audi 1-2, and now we have a Rocket Venturi 1-2. And this has to be the chance for the lead. De Grassi to the inside, down into turn 1. Lucas De Grassi, the Season 3 champion, is coming out of nowhere to become a real title contender in Season 7. Down into turn 6, round the outside of 6 would be a bold one. Can't get it done. The switch back up into 7 is the thought. And he's got a bit
position.
of an overlap. Nato comes across, and they're going to be side by side into 7, and Evans is through. Got the cut back out of 6. He wasn't fully alongside, was he? But he committed, and through he went. Here comes Mortara, goes to the outside of the final turn. He's going to get a great run off the final corner, gets on the power, but I don't think he's going to quite have the room. It's a drag race to the line. The checker flag falls, and Lucas De Grassi wins in Berlin with 0% energy right at the line, and Evans comes across the line in third. He holds off Norman Nato and Jake Dennis, and it's victory for Audi in Berlin. Lucas De Grassi moves into title contention. A 12th Formula E win for Lucas De Grassi. Eduardo Mortara finishes second and moves to the lead of the championship. Here comes De Grassi on Robin Freins to the outside on the run down into turn 1. Oh, De Grassi does his squeeze, and Freins holds the position.
Freins is not going to make it easy for him.
Lucas, you still have fan boost?
Ooh, we got him.
Buemi, De Grassi gets the dummy, and that was very nicely done. And there's the hip and shoulder on the exit, just to make the point, I think. And De Grassi outwits Freins there, coming down into turn 7. Stoffel Van Dorn down into the penultimate corner. Took his second pole position of his Formula E career. We're going to have 6 wins from pole in 6 races in Berlin. The champions crowned already. Antonio Felix da Costa and DS Techeetah, the champions. But the final honours in the final race of 6 races in 9 days goes to Stoffel Van Dorn and Mercedes. It's a 1-2 at their home race. De Vries in second position. Jean-Eric Verne, the Techeetah, went so slowly off the line in order to save the energy, but it is Roland ahead, Freins in second, Gianni in third, fourth is Alex Lynn, he's got ahead of René Rast, and there's a crash in the middle, it's Oliver Turvey. Turvey across, Bird wiped out. I think Nick De Vries is the other Mercedes that got caught up in that as well. Somehow they're all still driving. Oh, that was commitment from Lotterer. It's going to be a little bit too close, isn't this, for Lotterer? Whoa, Rast goes for it there. What a bold move from René Rast. It hasn't really worked out. Lotterer comes to squeeze him, and Rast gets the move done, gets the inside. Lotterer's not impressed with that one. They're still side by side.
Oh my.
There's more contact. Rast is going to feed him out into the wall here, and he's up into third place. Oliver Roland through the final corner in the Nissan takes his first win in Formula E. Brilliant drive from the Brit. Second across the line is Robin Freins, and René Rast is going to get a podium for Audi.
And that's a win! Well done, Doyle! Yes! Come on! Come on!
Da Costa just needs to keep ahead of his title rivals, who are starting all the way down the order. Lucas De Grassi is 12th on the grid, and that is Da Costa's closest rival in the championship. If he finishes where he starts, he wins the title tonight. And we go green in Tempelhof. Good start from Roland. He might get the inside here on Da Costa on the run down to turn 1. Da Costa goes wide on the run down to the first corner. Roland doesn't fancy sticking the nose in. Then it is Buemi in behind, the top 3 or 4 line astern. Felipe Massa trying to go around the outside of Nick De Vries, but he loses time, and that allows Alex Lynn to go around the outside of Massa. He'll have the inside for the left-hander of turn 3, and Lynn should be able to make that move, and he does. So Alex Lynn up into 6th position, big lock-up, and Gunther smashes into the back of Oliver Turvey, and that is the end of the road for Gunther. Roland is about to hit the lead of the race, is he, as he comes back onto the circuit? No, Verne has more speed, and he slots back in. That was like watching an oval race coming off that corner. Look how hard the rain's coming down now.
Da Costa goes for the lead.
Antonio Felix da Costa, the championship leader, hits the front, coming down into turn 6. The 13 car ahead of the 27. They've swapped places at Diaz Techeetah. Massa to the outside, sends it in super late. Lynn tries to just roll off the brakes a little and keep the car in there, and he does. And then Mitch Evans comes through, gives it some jandal, and gets up into 8th position. We're on board with Evans now. Oh, Massa comes back out of nowhere, and now we're going to go 3 wide. He's going for it, sends it. Oh, this is De Vries. This is De Vries up the inside.
Has he missed the corner? Watch for the cutback.
Roland, and they're still side by side. I think he really blocked the corner out. Roland couldn't get back underneath him, and De Vries is up into 4th position. Here comes Jean-Eric Verne, down towards the final corner at turn 10, onto the brakes, into the left-hander. And on the streets of Berlin at Tempelhof Airport, it is a remarkable achievement. Diaz Techeetah wrap up the drivers and the team's title. Antonio Felix da Costa, the champion of Formula E.
I'm lost for words, man. Oh my god.
Massa was struggling massively already, Jack, with the back of the car. We see a yellow flag at turn 9.
Oh, and that is Sete Camara and Gianni. There's a lot of mess down there at turn 9, and the cars are quite far apart. That is Buemi on Degrassi, so I think that's going to be fine. Sims is locking up behind. Oh, and there's a crunch.
That was a crunch.
So is that Sims or someone into Collado, and then Gianni... Oh, and then those two crash, and that's so weird. So Sete Camara just seemed to stop instantly.
Neil Gianni, innocent victim.
Here comes Gunter to the outside of Freins, down into 6th. Woof! Sweeps across dramatically.
Here we go. Yeah, he's going for it.
Oh, and this could work out,
too,
because that opens up the gap a little bit. Gunter side by side, and Verne just keeps it. Getting boxed in was crucial there. There goes D'Ambrosio up the inside, but that's going to allow Alex Lynn, because D'Ambrosio and Van Dorn were so narrow into 6th. Verne into his second attack mode. Max Gunter moves to the lead of the race. Verne, though, takes the slingshot, gets to the inside. He's back in front. Coming out of turn 6, up the inside into 7, and Max Gunter takes the lead. It's all about the last lap. Down into turn 9, Gunter leads. Freins in second. Gunter immediately covers the inside line. Freins to the outside. Does he try and go all the way around the outside? He doesn't. He'll either just get fed into the wall. Lotterer tries to go around the outside of the Diaz Techeetah. Up to the final corner. Freins to the outside again. Not going to be able to do it. He'll try and get the drive off the corner and undercut Gunter on the way out, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. It might be the closest finish in Formula E history. Across the line, the checker flag. Gunter wins.
Yes, guys! Oh!
Big lock-up from De Vries. He's not getting that one stopped into 1.
No,
if only there was an attack mode out there. Has he got a problem? He's slowing dramatically on the exit of the first corner. De Vries hops out of the car. He tries to push it off the racing line, which is good of him. I don't think it's actually allowed. The rules are that you're meant to sit and wait in the car. Oh, Bird. Little nose in on Roland. Roland gets right up towards the wall. This will be a bold one. Van Dorn's going to try and make it 3 wide. No, Stoffel, don't do it, please. Or he's going to go past both of them because he's in attack mode. And he sweeps around 2 places. What a move from Stoffel Van Dorn in the Mercedes. That is now P6. And there goes Bird. A traditional late dart to the inside into a slow corner from the Brit. And Roland loses 2 places in 2 corners. Degrassi looks to the right-hand side. He's got the extra power. Bit of a lock-up. And Degrassi is through. Up into 3rd place.
Look at Degrassi defending. That's allowed Bird, as you said, to close up contact between Van Dorn and Freins.
He sent it there, didn't he, into 5. When is Freins going to make the move on Degrassi? We've got 1 more lap to go at the end of this one. Here comes Da Costa, and he's going to extend his championship lead even further. Across the line, Antonio Felix Da Costa wins again in Berlin.
Yes! Vamos!
And we go green in Berlin. Not a good start from Andre Lotterer in 3rd place. Buemi immediately to the outside on the run down towards turn 1. Lock up from Nick De Vries, but it's Da Costa who holds the lead. Verne in 2nd. So Bird being... Oh, Robin Freins is in the wall. They're all swarming over the back of Jean-Eric Verne in second place. It's Lotterer, then it's Bird, then it's De Vries, then it's D'Ambrosio, Buemi, Evans, Van Dorn, De Grassi, the top 10. Evans looking to the outside of Sebastian Buemi. That's going to be a tough one to pull off, but I think the Jaguar's about to pull it off. They're still side by side. Buemi gives him room, and that is one of the best moves I've seen in Formula E. Oh, again, I thought he was coming over, and what's that? Bird! Bird's going through on Verne.
Has Verne got a problem?
Suddenly, Verne is slowing an awful lot. Sam Bird's up into second place. Verne is going to be under pressure here from the cars behind.
Here comes
Certainly
Bird, Jack.
possible.
Here he comes to the outside. As Lotterer defends to the inside.
And Verne hits De Vries. De Vries tries to go up the inside. They bang wheels. Stoffel Van Dorn makes his way past Jerome D'Ambrosio. This is a remarkable drive from Van Dorn, the Belgian. He's about to go past Jean-Eric Verne as well, is he? Down into the hairpin of turn 2. He's managed to get him into 6th position. And Evans, they're going to go side by side through turn 3.
Whoa, that's brave.
Over the debris. Evans gets on the dirt. Buemi does hold the place in 8th position. And Gunther hits Evans. And Evans is sent spinning around. And he drops a long way down the order. He's not going to score any points today, Mitch Evans. Alexander Sims is lunging one up the inside of Eduardo Mortara in the Venturi, and he doesn't quite manage to make it stick. And Roland now is on the back of Sims as they come down the back straight, all battling over 11th position. Sims trying to get back ahead of Mortara, not able to do so. He's weaving across the line. He hits 0. Hopefully he came off the throttle in time, and Da Costa takes the first win in Berlin. The focus is on the front row. Buemi versus Van Dorn. All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Berlin. Decent start from Buemi there. He'll have the inside line on the run down towards the first corner. De Grassi in the Audi tries to get up the inside. Quite conservative on the brakes. And Van Dorn slots in. There's the attack from Alex Lynn. Up the inside of Gary Paffett. Paffett goes all the way around the outside though and keeps hold of that 4th place just about. Daniel Apps trying to get in there. There's a few crunches. I think Oliver Turvey went into the back of Sam Bird. But Sebastian Buemi has managed to hold the lead. Fairline locks up. Oh, that was close. Alex Lynn up the inside, is he going to feed? Paffett into the wall a little bit, Apps goes through as well, so Gary Paffett uses 2 places, and there goes Da Costa as well. So Paffett loses 3 places in 2 corners. He's carving through the field in that Jaguar, and that time it was a little bit neater. Van Dorn fights back, coming into turn 10. That's going to allow Daniel Abt up the inside to get past both of them potentially. He certainly gets past Alex Lynn, and now they're going to tuck in behind the HWA of Van Dorn in 3rd position. Couple of corners to go. Verne looks a little too far back to make a move as they come towards the final corner. But 1 year ago, it was Daniel Abt who dominated for Audi in Berlin. They haven't had the strength that they had last year this season, but it is a victory for Audi again in Berlin. Lucas de Grassi wins.
Yeah!
Lucas de Grassi takes the victory. All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Berlin. It's a decent start from Daniel Abt. Lucas de Grassi's looking to the inside of D'Ambrosio. Turvey comes across to cover off Jean-Eric Verne, and there goes D'Ambrosio sending it around the outside. Rosenqvist comes in, all locked up, and that's his race run pretty much. He's going to drop right to the back. Jerome D'Ambrosio with a brilliant move at turn 1 has gone up into 3rd place. Felix Rosenqvist in the Mahindra knew it was do or die in this race for his championship hopes, and I think they've just slipped away with that ambitious move. And here comes good boy Nick Heidfeld right on the outside of Nelson Piquet at turn 1. Is he going to get that stop? Yes, what a wonderful move from the German. Oh, locked up in front right. Oh, he's going into the wall. Oh, Piquet has thrown it away. Lopez went in too deep as well, and there's got to be contact there, wasn't there, between Rosenqvist and Jose Maria Lopez, and all of that is getting busy. Oh, Lopez backwards. Lopez facing backwards at turn 3. That's quite a view for the spectators down there. And now he's got Nico Prost all over behind him. And just a couple of weeks after the Parisian Jean-Eric Verne won in Paris, Daniel Abt, the German, exits the final corner to win for Audi in Berlin.
Powertrain unit between the 2 is the same, and so it's personal preference that makes the choice. Bird goes long around the outside. Lopez is still there. Do not hit your teammate.
Oh, no.
It's rule 1 of racing.
The golden rule, and Bird's lost a couple of places.
He's closest to the exit. The Mahindras trip over each other. Exactly what Rosenqvist didn't need, but he's still in front of Buemi. Buemi can't be released across his bows.
Jean-Eric Verne right now.
There they are. Around the outside. Verne's going to fight it. Contact.
Bell tried to squeeze him there. That was not the smart move because John Eric doesn't have to give you that position.
You win as a team, you lose as a team. Yesterday, Mahindra claimed their first ever FIA Formula E win. Today, they were within an ace of doing it again. And unfortunately, pit stop problem means that victory does go to Sebastian Buemi. From Nico Prost, almost, and he was desperate to avoid running into the back of Mauro Engel.
Yeah, and then some heavy defending from him. Oliver Turvey trying to set him up to pass him.
Big ambition being shown there.
The question is he going to see the gap in turn one? Lucas is going defensive. Look, already defensive. Yeah, I would do the same. Is Rosenquist going round? He's done it.
Goes right by him.
Yeah.
There you go. He was waiting for the cruising coast, and now he's going to hold him up all the way to the pit lane. Bam! Straight through is going Buemi as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So Buemi could pick up two.
Big move. He's making it.
Oh! He likes that move down the inside into the hairpin.
A long way back. That was a lunge.
Oh, and straight down the inside again, sends it long and late past Nico Prost. The checkered flag awaits, and it is a monumental day for Felix Rosenquist.
There we go, guys.
All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Berlin, and it's a very good start from Buemi. Is he going to wrestle the lead away on the run down towards the first corner? Yes, Buemi leads. He's managed to get past Verne, and he moves over, and they almost touch as they come into the first corner. Now they're all going to be so gentle into that first turn to try and make it through. A bit of contact in the middle of the pack, but once again, Verne doesn't get the start from pole, and Buemi is away in the lead of the race. Verne's going for the lead, up the inside, down into turn one, and Verne retakes the lead of the E-Prix. And there comes Buemi up the inside, and he's through, down into turn 10. Buemi finds the room and retakes the lead of the E-Prix. Here's a look at it again from Buemi, and look at that. Oh, goodness me, that was close. And that was just about a card's width. And here comes the look from Prost up the inside, going into the chicane, and he's still not close enough. And Verne loses his front wing. And surely he's not going to be able to hold that position. He's not. Through goes Nico Prost. De Grassi sells the dummy up the inside, and that's third place. He lined Prost up by going around the outside of the previous lap.
Can you let Lucas by? He's quicker.
There we go. Let Lucas by. He's quicker. Is the command to Daniel Abt. Through 7, through 8, through 9, into 10. My counting's really coming on as they come through the hairpin left-hander and then down to start the final tour. Abt hasn't let De Grassi through yet, but I'm sure he will now that the team have given him that instruction yet. He waves to the inside line. Well, it hasn't quite worked out there, has it? So final lap started by Sebastian Buemi. Hans-Jürgen Abt watching on the pit wall. Are they going to do the swap, the two Abt drivers? Down towards the final corner of the BMW I Berlin E-Prix comes Sebastian Buemi. He turns through the final corner now, and he wins in Berlin. Victory for Buemi, and Daniel Abt is going to finish second. And we go green in Berlin, and it's a good start from De Grassi. He'll have the inside line on the run down towards the first corner. Is he going to be close enough to challenge Trulli? No, not quite. Trulli holds the lead. A few lockups further back. Buemi tries to challenge. He might lose out to Nick Heidfeld as they all make their way safely through the first corner. Down towards the right kink at 2, and then it tightens into 3, and it's still... Oh, and it's a spin, and it's Daniel Abt facing the wrong way. Meanwhile, Lucas de Grassi's taken the lead of the race. And they come towards the final section. There's a dart to the inside. Look at that. What a decisive move from Jerome D'Ambrosio as he makes his way past Nico Prost. That's 5th place now for D'Ambrosio. The championship leader is going to win for the first time since the opening race of the season in Beijing. It's victory for De Grassi and for Abt.
Well done, Lucas.